So they're flying around the moon, and they're going to see if they can, if it's possible that they could build like a launch pad there to go from there to Mars.
Oh, so that's the whole point of this.
It's like an exploratory kind of thing, yeah.
We've never actually landed on the moon before. It's all fake.
It's not all fake.
It's all fake.
Welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. We are going to take a look at the 10 most popular selling toys of all time in this episode. We're going to go back across probably about 50 years. Most of these are vintage era toys, nothing really modern, but we're going to touch on these as toy lines. What are the toys, the individual one-off toys, or the toy lines that were the biggest selling of all time? Let's bring the fellows in right now. Charlie Beansacks is here.
What's going on, Shane? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Let's bring in not Jonathan, John. Just John. And Christopher likes to call you Jonathan.
Oh, hey, thanks for having me on.
So somebody came up with this idea. I think it's a pretty good one. This is just someone's recounting of the most popular toys, where we haven't met with congressional committees to confirm this is accurate, but we're gonna have some fun just running through these. Obviously, from the ones I see on this list, many of them must be some of the most highest volume selling toys. But we'll run through this list, see what toys we remember, which ones we had. And if there's any that you think that are not on the list, jump in when we get towards the end. And if for any of our viewers or listeners, please comment below if you feel anything was missed from this list of 10 and what they were. And we'll chat with you there and we'll rehash it at some point. All right. You guys ready to jump in?
Chotskis.
Jump in.
Chotskis.
Jump in. All right. Well, we do have a phone number. There it is. Give us a call. You can leave a message. You can ask a question. You can suggest a topic for a new episode, because we're really bad at coming up with topics, so that would be helpful. John and Charles are talking to each other now. Oh, Chris is... Oh, it's a group chat, I guess. It's a group... What do they used to call those things? Like those old school...
A three-way.
Party line.
A party line. Yeah, I never did a party line. I was like... Too young for that, but a party line was an actual
three-way.
Whoa, easy.
Just saying.
All right, the first one, we're starting off with a classic. It's not one that probably any of you are going to think of being on this list, but I think when I reveal it, you'll say, "Oh yeah, of course."
Strawberry.
False.
No, false. Yeah, no, false. This one is, God only knows how old this is. Maybe somebody can comment below and let us know when this thing was invented, but it's been around, well, this says it's been around for thousands of years. I don't know if I believe that, but it is the kind of toy that could have been the yo-yo. I mean,
do we have pictures to go with this, or
nah, we didn't. Nobody needs pictures of a yo-yo.
What a boring number 10.
Well, but if you think about it, though, whenever this was invented, some sort of a circular thing with a string wrapped around it, it probably has been around forever, and so therefore it's still a big selling toy. I feel like,
yeah,
I feel like everybody's had a yo-yo at some point.
I've had a few Brandons before.
When you watch like old movies and TV shows, you'll see kids playing with yo-yos, and you just know that it's a very old toy.
We haven't seen them in like years and years. Like no one No one plays with a yo-yo now.
Well, I think every once in a while you see somebody on, like some kid on, Instagram or TikTok or something that's
doing tricks with it,
doing ridiculous stuff with it.
Yeah. And it gets like a resurgence every couple of years. People get excited about it, and then they don't.
My son got one like in a party bag. What do you get? Like
I get him in every time. Every time there's a birthday party.
Yeah, and it was like hollow and it like light as can be. And he's like, Dad, can you show me how to do this? And so I pick it up, and it's so light it won't even work. Like it doesn't even have the weight to actually work, because I actually can do the basic spins, basic use of a yo-yo.
Can you do baby in a cradle?
I can do like that and nothing else, or I can make it like walk or something. That's about as far as it goes.
Walk the dog.
Yeah, but
to the one toy end.
I'm like thinking to myself, I'll show my son how this thing works, and it was like a piece of junk. It didn't even work. So
those are all junk.
What's the big brand? Duncan, right? So I had a Duncan yo-yo when I was a kid, and then they had those ones that were like the butterfly shape.
Yep.
Those are the ones you could do all the tricks with.
Yeah. The trick ones.
So yeah.
Yo-yo number 10.
Well, do you think somebody might send Charles a yo-yo now that he's never had one?
It's not going to make the list anyway.
Not going to make the list.
Damn it. Of 2026, I'm going to be ruthless on this list.
Oh no!
I don't care what anyone else thinks. If I don't think it makes it, it ain't making it.
All right.
I rethought my thoughts. I was going to put like everything on. I'm like, no.
You're the judge and jury.
That's it.
All right.
What's on this list anyway? Absolutely nothing.
All right.
Next.
All right. Well, I will say this.
Number 9. Oh.
I don't know that this list is in order.
Okay.
Because I think you'll agree with me when you find out that number 9 is a toy line that started in 1977. Star Wars action figures. Fans of all ages have brought these into their homes. Originally, they were just for kids. Now there's people that don't have enough going on in their lives, haven't gotten any new hobbies in 45 years, and they're still collecting Star Wars figures.
Shane, there's grown adults taking these figures when it snows outside, putting an AT-AT outside, and putting troopers next to them shooting fake blasters at other whatever they're shooting at.
When Chris sends us his photos, when Chris sends us his photos, like he does some in the winter and he does some in the summer with the grass and the leaves and the trees and stuff. When he does his recreations in his backyard, I'm just like, he has nothing better to do with all these children,
nothing,
and sales that he's got going on. He's taking photos in the snow. But Chris does love his Star Wars figures. They bridge the gap between plaything and serious collector's item. A lot of toy lines have done that. Been obviously originally toys for kids and become hot collector items over the last 25 to 30 years is probably really when the collector period started, right? Would you say mid 90s is when it really probably started
like booming? But I mean, people collected before that, but
of course, yeah. But even when those people were collecting, most of this stuff that's expensive now was not remotely expensive. I mean, you could just collect it for whatever the cost was, cheap. All right, number 8, the 90s digital pet craze.
Takazushi.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
Mitsubishi.
Tamagotchi, correct.
Tamagotchi. Mitsubishi.
Tamagotchi taught an entire generation the high-stakes responsibility of keeping a pixelated creature alive.
Okay, high stakes is kind of pushing it.
I mean, it was like next generation though, when I think it
gave
came out.
but it gave everybody anxiety.
It did. Yeah. It was everyone's, not me. I mean, I never had one. My younger sisters had one. It was everyone's first virtual friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I actually named mine John.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
I didn't feed it at all. It died away.
Sorry, John.
All right. Whenever I'm never again for the rest of my life when I hear Tamagotchi, am I not going to think of Schitt's Creek when he was so mad that the sister killed all those Tamagotchis? I love that. All right, number 7, the GOAT of bedtime, soft, huggable, and timeless. It's the only toy on this list that feels just as relevant for a 5-year-old as it does for a sentimental adult. John?
A glowworm?
Oh, that's a good guess, but no. Oh. It's easier than that. You're making it harder.
It's teddy
bear, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped all over Chris. Sorry.
Oh, no. That's all right.
Whose list is this that a teddy bear is on there?
Well, come on. You telling me teddy bear?
Top 10 toy lines?
No, top 10 toys.
No one said toy
Some of them are lines, like Star Wars,
Shane,
the line.
Shane, if a DILDO is not in the top 10, then this thing ain't real.
So, it's toys. Yeah, I say toys line because, it's not one Star Wars figure specifically. It's the whole line. But a teddy bear is pretty generic.
Lando figure.
All right. Number 6 is one of John's favorites. It's the 90s Gold Rush. This toy changed the game by giving every animal a name, a birthday, and a retirement date.
And hatched spiders out of the eggs.
Turning soft plushies into a global obsession for collectors.
It's those stupid Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies, correct. Yeah.
Remember when they used to tell everyone that the insides of that was like spider eggs and that they were going to hatch one day?
Oh, that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
I thought you were going like the aliens route. I was like, eggs hatching. Yeah. I off the top of my head, I don't remember when these came out. I think they came out very early 90s. Most people didn't know about them until like 96, 97-ish.
They were out for a couple of years. So those original ones are still worth money, but no one really caught the craze till like 3 or 4 years later.
No, like nobody even heard of them, for the most part until like the second half of the 90s started. And then the McDonald's run, of all those mini Beanie Babies, that was 97-ish around then. Because they jumped on what was already a craze. And people, I can't tell you how many Happy Meals they must have sold. The most in history of McDonald's when they had those Beanie Babies out. Because people were buying a dozen Happy Meals and throwing the food out of the car. Like literally, like people were stopping down the street from McDonald's and throwing all the Happy Meals out, and because they got the toys already.
Yeah, keeping the Beanie Babies.
Adults.
John was running after the cars, just like finding the food.
No, you could actually go inside and say, "I just want the toy," and they would give you the toy.
Well, back in the day, you used to be able to go inside and buy just a toy from McDonald's and Burger King. They completely stopped that, but
$2 or something.
Yeah, you used to be able to buy just a toy.
Yeah. And if you ever, just throwing this out there for any of our viewers, if you ever have I don't care about adult collectors wanting any of this stuff. If a kid wants something, like there's a Mario out right now for the new Mario movie. My son opened it up and it was like a surprise little box and he got Mario. He was really excited because he got Mario. If you have a kid that wants one of them, go politely talk to a manager in McDonald's, because I worked there 100 years ago in high school. They don't just have one figure. They have at least 2 or 3 or 4 of them in a box that's not open yet in the back room. When they tell you, oh, we only have this one, they always have another 1 or 2. Just politely talk to a manager. I did it with my son like a year ago. He went in the back and got him one that he didn't have. He was very, very nice.
Oh, good.
So it's just a little trick for parents. Like, just go talk nicely. They always have more. All right. Next one up, Charles is going to wake up from his slumber. Because these toys are more than just bricks. It's this whole system for creativity, Charles.
Duplo.
Duplo.
Mega blocks.
Lego, from simple houses to complex spaceships, it's the gold standard for developing problem-solving skills and spatial reasoning.
Makes
Shane,
sense.
do you know how off this list is? That Lego, the entire gigantic brand, is just under.
It's not in order. Stop it. It's not in order. But Charles knows how these toys help develop problem-solving skills. And I was just sharing this with my family about 2 weeks ago, how Charles ordered one for his daughter for Christmas that was already put together because they have no interest in actually doing the toy. And then it came in charge and shrapnel destroyed, and he took 3 days to put it together with a big mess.
You're pretty much not wrong on anything you said.
Yeah, Lego is really. You'd be hard pressed to not put Lego very much right at the top of this list if you were doing it. Think about how many Lego have sold over the years. That's been around for a long time. And number 4, Barbie, introduced as more than just a doll. It became an icon of imagination.
That deserves it.
And Barbie's been around for over 60 years. I don't know how old this article is. It's pretty recent, right? I think. But 60, 70 years. It's been around for a long time. And I said this on the episode when we had our guest on, who was behind the Toys That Made Us. The Barbie episode, not that you need to stop what you're doing and go watch it, but if you have a daughter and you want to put it on, or you have a wife that was into it, it's an interesting episode from the angle of toy development. It was an early toy line, way before the stuff that we're interested in, and seeing how they reimagined it several times over the years. It's a pretty interesting story, from a perspective of toy creation.
It makes sense being there for a top 10 selling toy of all time.
Yeah, for sure. That's that, and the next one have got to probably be the top 2 toys of all time that appeal to females, to girls.
The Falcon.
The Mego Falcon.
Mego Falcon.
Yeah.
My Little Pony.
No. Care Bears or Strawberry Shortcake?
No. But I'm going to wrap Barbie up by saying
Brandon sells these all the time on the page.
Yeah, she's still having an endless run of careers and styles. And so that's the angle that keeps all the girls interested in buying more outfits and all that stuff. Number 3.
Olympic Legion.
This says it's a 1978 phenomenon. I'm not saying that that's not true, but I didn't know that.
I had them, but I don't think it was 78. I wasn't even
known for their plump cheeks and adoption papers. These dolls created a massive emotional connection with owners, and even a bit more controversy along the way. But they remain a nostalgic powerhouse. John?
Care Bears.
Cabbage Patch dolls.
Cabbage Patch.
See, we
said Care Bear 6 times.
Adoption papers.
This list is fake because
that's not fake.
Cabbage Patch Kids, yes, they sold a ton.
Yeah,
but they only sold a ton for a couple of years. Strawberry Shortcake has been around forever, and they've sold so much for so long.
Google right now.
Oh my God! Charles has never been more wrong on this entire series than he is right now.
Not only will I not believe this, I cannot believe this.
You think what did you say? Strawberry Shortcake?
I don't know.
Has sold more than Cabbage Patch dolls?
I think so. Yeah.
No way.
It is not even close.
Not even close.
If there was a book,
Care Bears,
it wouldn't even be in the same book.
What toy has sold more?
This list is horrendous.
This is a projected list, though, right?
Cabbage Patch dolls or Strawberry Shortcake? Here we go.
The
answer is.
They sold for a couple of years a lot, and then no one buys them now.
That's all you need. Star Wars sold 300 million figures back in the day. No one cares about them anymore.
Impossible.
All right. Cabbage Patch Kids, total sales since the mass market debut in 1983, Over 150 million Cabbage Patch Kids have been sold worldwide. The peak in their first year alone sold nearly $3 million. By the end of their second year, they generated roughly $2 billion in retail sales.
That's garbage.
Strawberry Shortcake. While a specific total unit numbers for the dolls are harder to pin down, the brand was a financial titan. By the mid-'80s, the franchise had moved over $1 billion worth of merchandise. It's a lifestyle brand. It's got all sorts of oddball stuff that goes along with it. While millions of dolls were sold, a huge portion of the revenue came from stickers, clothes, bedding, and cartoons. Though very popular, it never reached the same peak of unit sales per year as the Cabbage Patch Kids during their Cabbage Patch Riots era.
Yeah, of course. They sold
during
more
that
for a
time.
couple of years, but all the other years, they didn't sell anything.
If you're looking at raw numbers of dolls sold, Cabbage Patch Kids takes the crown. They consistently appear on top 10 best-selling toys of all time lists, whereas Strawberry Shortcake is usually celebrated as one of the most successful licensed franchises for girls. Because I guess they sell a lot more in the line than dolls. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that AI?
Yeah, that was Gemini.
John, that's him telling me that I was right. That's pretty much what you just said.
All right. Is Charles right? Absolutely not. 100% Charles is wrong. I'm embarrassed that you even asked me that question. Wow.
Ask AI. Ask Gemini if Charles is in charge. Is Charles in charge?
All right. Well, who cares what number it is? But we're counting down, I guess. It's not in order. But number 2, invented by a Hungarian professor.
Tetris.
Interesting guess.
Dr. Mario.
Oh, I know what it is.
Invented by a Hungarian professor to teach geometry.
I know what it is.
It became the world's most famous puzzle. It's a toy that challenges your logic and remains the ultimate cool kid flex if you can solve it in under a minute.
It's that stupid cube thing.
Rubik's Cube.
So not only did John not get any answers in the game show episode, but
what did you think it was?
He still can't get anything this episode.
Oh, hacky sack. He thought a Hungarian professor invented hacky sack to teach geometry.
He might be the world's worst guesser when it comes to toys. Do you collect toys, John?
Well, just like Yo-Yo, the Rubik's, even more so probably, the Rubik's Cube short videos have been, have been big for a couple of years now. Those kids, they play on that mat where they do it and then they slap their hands down on the mat to stop the timer when they're done.
Yeah, they go.
Yeah, and there's kids that can do it in literally 11 seconds now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right. I don't think anybody's going to argue with this one being on the list. This is our final toy.
Charles will.
Oh, I will.
Oh, yeah. And I'll get it wrong.
Since 1968.
John, what is it?
Yeah, Joe.
It's produced billions of these.
G.I. Joe, John, really?
Billions.
I know, really.
They are affordable, collectible, and indestructible. Whether you're racing them down a plastic track or displaying them on a shelf, they are officially the kings of the toy chest.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of an answer, but I know it's silly putty.
What? Oh my God.
Racing down a track.
He's making stuff up at this point.
Mattel has produced billions of these die-cast cars. Hot Wheels. Oh,
I was going to go with Johnny Lightning.
What's the difference between Hot Wheels and Matchbox? Matchbox came after, right?
Silly putty.
Silly putty.
Silly putty.
Matchbox came first, I think.
Did it really?
Yeah.
If anybody has any comments about John's guessing in this episode, please leave us a voicemail at the FITT voicemail line, 732-800-1977.
Charles is fact checking me right now.
Oh, I am.
Oh.
Matchbox came out in 1953.
Yep.
Hot Wheels 1968.
Wow.
It also said, John, you are horrendous.
Wrong at everything.
Vintage toys.
Which way do you guys swing on Matchbox and Hot Wheels? Like, what was your preferred line as a kid?
You know what's crazy? I think Matchboxes were cheaper.
Oh, really?
And Hot Wheels were more like, in my era, Hot Wheels were more like crazy made up cars. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they'd take a Mustang and then they'd do all kinds of paint applications to it.
Yeah.
Make it look all kinds of wacky stuff. And
So in my era, Matchbox was a Del Taco. And Hot Wheels was like the nice, thick taco from
Taco Bell.
Mexican.
A double layer taco, like a crunchy shell inside and a gordita on the outside.
Taco.
Matchbox were my thing. I think I had both for sure, but like I had a carry case that was Matchbox, but I think I also had the tire carry case, and that might have been Hot Wheels.
I
don't remember.
You're right. Yeah.
But I think I had one of those old school vinyl ones that were similar to the Star Wars ones that had the Matchbox logo on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look into that. But Matchbox resonates with me more than Hot Wheels. But I'm sure.
You know what else is crazy? Like the Hot Wheels cars and stuff, they're still just like $1.49 for a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah. You can go to the dollar store and still buy them for $1.
Yeah, they had. I saw them in the supermarket not long ago, and I was surprised how they were still cheap.
Yeah, it's kind of like Little Caesars Pizza.
Is that still around?
I mean, listen, Matchbox is the Little Caesars of pizza.
$6.59 a pie.
I thought they all closed down.
No.
You have it by you, John?
Oh, yeah.
And you get it a lot?
It's in the rotation.
Because
I've never had a Little Caesars pizza.
Sometimes I want.
You sound way too excited about it. That's why.
Sometimes I want trashy pizza.
And I agree with that, but Little Caesars, like I don't think I've had it in 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, we were walking in Manhattan on Monday, and we walked up, and I see it in front of me, and I turn to my kids and I go, "Oh, is anybody hungry? We could stop for an authentic slice of New York pizza." And they go, "What are you talking about?" And I point, and they look up, and I go, "Look, there's a shop called Domino's right there." And they go, "Dad, that's Domino's. That's not New York pizza." But it's like, they're littered everywhere. It's like you go to New York, and what do you need all these chain pizzas for? But they have them anyway. Sbarro's.
I still love Pizza Hut. So good.
Pizza Hut is good.
I like Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I haven't had it in
a long time.
I mean, at least 15 years.
I had it about 6 months ago, and it was absolutely amazing.
Okay.
They had one of the last sit-down restaurants by us, the Pizza Hut. I remember going there a few times with Lisa.
Yeah.
So good.
Did they still have the red cups?
They still had the red cups.
Oh, those are the best.
They still had the
checkerboard tablecloth.
No, they had a buffet when you first walk in of all the pizzas and all the salad and all that stuff.
I don't understand how those don't. I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe there's enough people that are eating healthier now. I mean, everybody remembers those so fondly. Why don't they have a couple anymore?
After sports and everything, you would bring your whole family there and get the buffet.
Yeah.
And you would all just eat from there.
And if they would like update Pizza Hut, I don't mean like make it something you don't want it to be, but like if they would have TVs and like live sports going on, and they had like a pizza buffet and stuff, and like,
of course,
they get a liquor license. Why wouldn't people go hang out there and watch sports?
That was the occasion destination.
Yeah. Pizza Hut buffet for lunch was so good. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. These are 10 toys that Charles does not agree with.
I don't agree with Star Wars either. You had Teddy Bear as one. How about How about a ball?
Yeah,
that's not in the top 10. A ball? That makes sense. How is Star Wars in the top 10?
The thumbnail is the top 10 toys that Charles doesn't agree with, and the top 10 toys that John got wrong.
Right, correct. But you know what? In all honesty, Charles does make a good point. Like, why isn't a baseball, like specifically a baseball on this list? Think about how many baseballs have been sold.
Babe Ruth.
Every point they made was right. We had teddy bear, but we didn't have a ball. We didn't have a chair. I don't know.
That is pretty. He makes a good point. Not having a baseball on the list, but having a teddy bear is stupid.
Shane, how dare you agree with him?
How about marker?
Marker. Oh my God.
Play-Doh's not on there.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Yeah, that is a good point. Play-Doh.
I don't think Play-Doh ever had one of those real big booming years. They've just been steadily, probably good every year.
Yeah. I wonder when Play-Doh was invented.
When they had the McDonald's thing and like you push the French fries through it, that's pretty. It's pretty popular.
Yeah. Well, why isn't Play-Doh on this list?
Yeah. Are you asking Gemini again?
Yeah.
He's asking Brandon. Brandon's back there.
Play-Doh. It's first off, it's a fair question. By the numbers, Play-Doh absolutely deserves to be on a best-selling list. It has sold over 3 billion cans of Play-Doh.
Oh my God!
Since its debut in 1956.
Oh,
for perspective, that's more than 1 can for every 2 people on Earth.
Oh my God!
So why was it skipped in this article? There's 3 reasons it gets left off. It's a matter of toy versus arts and crafts, possibly. It's often categorized under arts and crafts than it is in toys and games.
That's probably why ball is not on there, because ball is more sports.
A single can of Play-Doh is very inexpensive, so it might be a unit price versus total revenue type thing.
So we don't know how this list was populated.
We don't.
John, Chris made this list this morning. Chris was eating a peanut butter sandwich and chips. And he created this list.
Peanut butter and chips. Who the hell eats peanut butter and chips?
The last reason it says
jelly. What about peanut butter and jelly?
The consumable factor. Unlike a teddy bear or a Rubik's Cube, which you buy once and keep for years, Play-Doh is meant to be replaced. When a product is disposable, some historians feel it's an unfair advantage in the sales number because you have to keep buying it.
The sale is a sale.
Silly putty.
We're going to close this episode now.
Yes, let's ask our viewers, what do you think should be on this list? Maybe that'll...
There's probably a dozen that deserve to be on here.
Yeah.
But we're going to end this episode right now with a fun fact. Play-Doh didn't start as a toy at all. In the 1930s, it was sold as wallpaper cleaner.
Huh?
Really?
Come again? It was designed to rub soot off of the walls. When homes switched from coal heating to natural gas, the company was going bankrupt until they realized teachers were using the non-toxic goop for art projects in school. They added some neon colors and a salty scent, and the legend was born.
And that salty scent has driven hundreds of kindergartners to eat it.
Correct. Elmer's and Play-Doh are the delicacies of kindergarten.
Yep.
Yes. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below. Let us know what was left off the list. If anything that we read to you and talked about shouldn't be on the list, let us know as well. And we will see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Brandon.
Thank you.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Brandon.